Watch. So we cannot proceed without once again reminding ourselves that these people are on an agenda for, Islamizing the area. They are not relenting. Is their forefathers say state or their great grandfathers say state? And if you see, whenever these colonial monsters and bandits, whenever they left Africa, they handed us over to the Fulanese to make sure that their mandates are being carried out. If you go to Cameroon, it's the same group of people causing mayhem. If you come to Nigeria, it's the same group of people causing mayhem. And then on top of that, they are using religion to Arabize and then whitewash every one of us. So that when situations are being presented, we are leaving it to the Lord in prayers. When our lives are being endangered, we are leaving it to the Lord in prayers. When we know that the reason why people die easily is because we don't have hospitals. Pastor Papa Gio and his group of so-called pastorhood will tell us to continue to pray and fast and believe God for miracle so that money will fly through your phone and come into your account. These are part of the deceit that they have been used to destroy our people. Why they sit down and order Uber Eats? Uber Eats. As I'm speaking one day, I told my son he's not gonna eat. Before I knew it, the sister ordered Uber Eats from him for him from some other states. So these people are sitting here enjoying, and our children are using Concom container. And the only thing that looks clean around those children is that Concom that they have, that container. Their clothes looks clean, teeth, hair, shoes. They don't even have shoes. That company, they have enough money to buy a container they will be using to collect goods for them throughout the day. And we're telling you that we live in a dark estate, dark Osman Dan Fodio estate, that who said that they must ruthlessly prevent a change of power, use the minority as the willing to and the South as a conquered territory, and they will never allow you to rule over them, and they will never allow you to have control over your future. Please continue to help us to hit the like button as you watch. It helps to counteract their blockages. They are at it again. That's all they can do because they want you to remain in dark ages. And then when you come to their borders, oh, illegal immigrants, illegal immigrants. What are these illegal immigrants doing? When you guys are continuously, systematically stealing resources from Africa, installing puppet leaders that will carry on your biddings, nothing is moving forward, and you want people to sit around and wait for death to come. Unfortunately, they can't. It's innate in us to want to survive. Even animals. I was watching a snake one day, trying to climb over the damn snake with my car. The thing flew. I didn't even know that a snake can climb trees. Hey, this snake flew so fast to the tree. I took my car. Run. Even though I was inside the car, I was terrified. I said, oh, this is how much even a snake wants to survive. This humongous snake. So you don't go and damage people's country and steal their resources and then expect them to sit there to be terrorized by the Islamic terrorists and gang members. And you want them to sit there and not come to your border. They will come to your border. They will come to your border. The more the European Union makes rules and regulations to discourage immigrants, the more they come. And you think by now these people are smart enough to understand the roots of this problem. You would think by now with Doima Hasnaham, they are smarter than the whole continent. And they don't understand is their role, the role that they're playing, that is causing all this distress. So let's move forward. Today we are going to look at characteristics of colonized Africans, the dangers of mentally colonized Africans, stolen sovereignty, and the deception of so-called unitary Nigeria. And while we cannot proceed with 1999 Constitution, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. We cannot proceed because the tool of governance is a tool of destruction. It's a tool that will never allow you to move forward in anything, no matter how much you put. It's like you pouring water in a basket. You can imagine unending job of you trying to pour water in a basket, knowing that it's not going to contain that fluid. Understanding the double stand of US on ethnic cleansing in Nigeria, because whenever it has to do with brown people, it doesn't matter. They wait till water starts flowing them like Rwanda, everywhere. Then they will come out at Omu Jesus, Christians. Now it's enough. You can stop. And then lastly, we are going to look at the strategies for the indigenous peoples to deal with these colonized brethren that we have all around. When we're telling them that we move forward, they will say, oh, my daughter is married to Fulani. My brother is married to Hausa. Ndemo is married to Ndemo. And we're saying we are dying. Oh, I went to school with them. They are my brothers. As a matter of fact, they are more brothers than my own brothers. And we said our people are bleeding to death. They are dying. Oh, yeah, the blood of Jesus will come in between. Our Father will do it for us. Oh, my son just got visa to Canada. And me too. I have an appointment next week to go to Canada because I will run out of here. So what's going to happen to the widows and the homeless and the children that doesn't have any parents? Oh, we will take it to the Lord in prayer. Heartbreaking, to say the least. Characteristics of colonized Africans. They are always brainwashed against their people. They don't want anything to do with their identity, spirituality, or ancestral lands. That's what happens to people they don't know who they are, that don't know who they are. They can be anything. They can be twerking online. They think it's cute. They will pierce their nose, pierce their stomach, pierce their umbilicals, pierce their eyes, pierce everything because they don't know who they are. They will add butts, extraordinary butt, extraordinary breast, because you don't know who you are. They will go and blow up their lips again because you don't know who you are. They have damaged your brain so much that you're trying to be who you're not. And people are dying in drones. Brainwash. As they're brainwashing, as God will have it, it's also affecting them. Their children. The headline is this week that children people under the age of 30 are now using Botox. They are using Botox to prevent wrinkles. So you're begin now. In 30 years, you'll be seeing aliens walking down the street because that's what they're all going to turn into their faces. The same people will use our resources to exploit our land. And our brothers and sisters will help them because they will get their own cuts. They will reward them with visa. Oh, if you buy a house in America, you will get green card. You and your family will get green card. If you in making an investment, you will get this. So that's why all these years, African leaders will steal from our people. And Switzerland will, nicely take it in for them and keep it for them. The same thing with America. Babangida bought so much high rise in the Atlanta area when he was the president. So you do what they want you to do. You get your own cut, you get your own visa, you come and live in the golf course in Atlanta while our people die. They will give us false spirituality. Have our children locked up. As you watch that video, they were asking the children if they knew what they were saying, the meaning of what they're saying. They said they don't know. They said that teaching will come later. So he had taught on how to be repeating stuff over and over and over and over again. Quite disturbing. False heritage. Again, this is characteristics of colonized Africans. Our brothers are here. Oh, they like the fact that the American citizens, they can go to, home, show off for holidays, show you that they can change your dollar and get more money. And then they will come back here and complain. So they have designated our place for a place to show up because here in America, nobody knows them. All they do is to run in circle. They have parties among themselves and go to work and come back. They don't know the politics. They don't know what's going on in the neighborhood. They don't know who their mayor is. They don't know. So every Christmas they will die. Put this thing on a credit card to go home and go do shakara. As we're speaking, a lot of them have bought their grave sites over here in a place of that they came for economic What is the word it's called again? They are all hiding here. Our brothers and sisters are dying, and all you guys want to do is to fly from your so-called foreign land and show up on Christmas to open your house, to bring security to this. None of you will gather together and say, how do we improve our place so that it can get better? No, God forbid if we think about that. Chief will come back. Eza Batago. The hungry women will be dancing for him. With his security, when he leaves, my people are left with nothing. These people will continue to work with the enemies, and they will continue to see them as their friends and as their colleague. Please continue to help us to share. A lot of trolls are coming in. They will promote criminals and disguise them as investors, whereas they are exploiters. If they're really, really, truly investors, they will care about why is it that Nigeria is a disputed project and why is it an open-air prison? Because that's what it is. Nigeria is an open-air prison trapping the smartest Black people on the face of the earth. And they're busy playing with our minds. If you are a true investor, you'll be asking, why do they have widespread insecurities? Why is there absence of rule of law? Why is the country a theater of war and blood everywhere? If you are a true investor, you should be asking about the judicial system in the country, such as what law governs contracts and direct investments in the country, and what happens if these contracts go bad. None is asking about that. They will allow people to come and buy lands inside our villages, causing erosions everywhere, cutting trees, nobody is planting another one, and our people are busy thinking that they have arrived. Look at just common rain in Congo the other day. The amount of plastic that ended up everywhere. This was this week, or was it last week? It's more than water. They have destroyed the environment. Ignorance. The mother nature that's supposed to they're supposed to mother you and be the nature that you're supposed to promote. You litter all kinds of trash in there because you see, I don't know, man. You guys are mad people. You drink your water, plastic water, you throw it across the road everywhere, as if when it rains, it's going to melt and decay. If the government is against you, must you be against yourself?